complicated.
Not one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that's like
because of the chords.
Major seventh.
Yes, it has very strange chords in the second half of the song.
Shema.
That's beautiful. I like that.
David, I think you and I should retire.
I'm already there. I'm in Florida.
I had the Gazoom Michael. I had a Gazoom nightmare on Shabbat morning.
What happened?
Was it Shabbat morning? Yeah. I muted both canners.
Oh, I was there. Yes, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, did I do that?
At some point during the service, I went 2 for 2. I got both canners.
I think that's a rabbi's dream.
Yeah, how much power can you really have over the whole show? There you go.
Nightmare dream.
How many cantors can the rabbi mute?
Right.
Yeah.
In the same day.
Ariella thought it was subconscious, but I swear I didn't do it on purpose.
All right. Okay, we're at 5:30, so I'm going to start the stream.
Okay.
Oh wow.
And I'll let you know when we're live.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody. We're waiting to go live for the YouTube. Barbara's going to let me know if she hasn't already. She has not already. Okay.
You're on, Rabbi.
All right, we will not be singing I Have a Little Dreidel tonight. So let's do a little nearly, 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 Daki, Bahanuka, Bahanuka, Neria, Bahanuka, Bahanuka, Neria, Bahanuka, Shirim Ashir. Hanukkah Neri Hanukkah Shirim Ashir. Hey everybody, glad you're joining us for our Hanukkah lighting. Our special guests tonight for lighting of our Hanukkah are the Litskis. Hi Litskis, Wayne and Cheryl.
Hello. Happy Hanukkah. All right, we're ready?
You're on, yeah.
Not ready. Well, there we go. Very good. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem Basman Hazeh. Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you. Ma'osur Yeshuati Lechana and L'Shabeach Tikon Be'tefilati Misham Toda Nizabeach Lietachim Apeach Mitzur Hamnabeach Al-Zegmor B'Shir Mizmor Hanukkah Tamizbeach Al-Zegmor B'Shir Mizmor Hanukkah Tamizbeach. And in the Teller home, we have a traditional song that goes back a long way to the Beit HaMikdash, I think. Spin, spin, spin. Spin, spin, Sivivon, from Jerusalem to Givon. spin to Bethel, and from there to Jezreel. Spin away, have a happy holiday. Spin, spin, shivon, hurry, scurry to Givon. What do you think about that, David? So we have Hazan David, who's here, who's going to direct us through a program this evening. But I just wanted to first check in to see how you're doing and give us a little update about you and your life, and then carry on.
I'm doing great, Rabbi. It's good to see you. It's good to see Ariella. It's great to see all my friends from Bris Shalom on the call here, including my mom, who's in the other room. Hi, Mom. There she is, waving. I guess I'm the only one who can see that on my side, right? I see a bunch of friends here. I see my friend Elaine. Lovely to see you, Elaine. Miss you, miss all of you. No, but this is a lot of fun. I'm really excited. Thanks for asking me to do this. I was just thinking, for the last 3 years, Elaine and a lot of our friends from the choir, we've gone over to 7 Acres, and we've been able to share Hanukkah with the residents there. And I'm really, my prayer for all of us is that this upcoming Hanukkah, we're all able to light the menorah together in person, and that we're able to return and share the light of Hanukkah with all our friends from the community. So that's my wish. But I was thinking about this fun time when we go there and sing with all the residents. And we were joking around a minute ago, Rabbi Teller, about I have a little dreidel and all the wonderful Hanukkah music that's out there just like that. And there's so many great songs that we all would sing for Hanukkah, but there's sometimes a little bit of a, dare I say, a cheese factor with some of the Hanukkah songs. And so tonight I'm going to share with you just a few musical selections. Won't take too long. We'll just go through a few of my favorite Golden Age cantors and some of their Hanukkah music. We'll hear maybe a piece of Chazanis, but mainly just some Hanukkah songs. So I'm going to go ahead and share this. Let's see if I've got this right.
We're all looking forward to it, but I can't help but notice your sweater is lighting up.
It is, and it's not catching fire from the menorah. I promise. That's
a miracle.
Totally
it's a great miracle.
The sweater is really the miracle of Hanukkah, if you want to know. This is the nace. Here it is, and it says on the bottom of it, you see this, "Come on, baby, light my menorah." So I love that. No, but here we go. So are we ready, Rabbi? Should we hop in? Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right, great. So to kick it off, we're talking Golden Age cantors. Earlier this year, I was excited to get asked to lead a few sessions on some Golden Age cantors, which for anybody who knows me will know that this is a passion area of mine, inherited from my dad. And so we're talking about the Golden Age of cantors. Here is a period of time, around 70 years. We're going to be dealing with some recorded music, so this will be towards the end of the Golden Age. But here on the screen, you see Yossele Rosenblatt, you see Moshe Kosovitsky, and Gershon Sirota, 3 of the great Golden Age cantors. These were superstar cantors. They came, many of them from Eastern Europe into the United States with the big Jewish immigration, and they really rose in popularity until really the great stock market crash, when the shuls could no longer afford to pay them their exorbitant fees. Don't worry, it's no longer like that. So what I'm excited to share with you, first of all, is a really rare recording that I was able to find of one of my dad's favorite chazanim. This is Yoshua Vider. And Vider was what we refer to in the cantorial world as a zuger. A zuger is somebody who rips at your heartstrings. Fascinating, fascinating story. Yoshua Vider, if anybody could understand the meaning of miracles and could appreciate them, it was Yoshua Vider. He survived and was liberated from Auschwitz with 3 of his children surviving, and was able to come to America, where he wound up being a chazan in a shul in Montreal, where he's buried. But I wanted to share this recording with you, not because it's a great Hanukkah song necessarily, but it's a recording of him actually sitting around the Hanukkah table with one of his cantorial students who tries to kind of mimic him, and they do a round of Haneros Halalu. So we'll just listen to a minute of that and hear a voice from the past, Yoshua Vider. I just give you a little taste, a little Vorspeise. I'm not going to give you the whole thing. If you want more, let me know. I'll send you the link to all of this. Next up, we have one of my favorite chazanim, the great Hollywood chazan. If I say a Hollywood chazan, what does that mean? We're talking about Moshe Oisher. Moshe Oisher was a great also film star and sang in the Yiddish musical theater. And there was this great rivalry between him and Yossele Rosenblatt, who was really had a more frum, stark, observant background. And Moshe Oisher, the whole joke was, well, you know, I can also daven like Moshe Oisher, but I can keep kosher while I'm doing it. You know, that was the whole joke they would have between them. But this is a great little Hanukkah song that, and what's sweet about this is you hear his daughter actually giving a little introduction to it, and you hear this great Brooklyn accent in just the start of this. But this is a great Hanukkah song. And you hear he has this great Romanian trai-la-lai-lai-lai-lai that he does all over the place. I'll let you hear the whole thing because I put the whole Yiddish text up for you. And Michael, you can tell me if the Yiddish translation is up to snuff or not. So here we go.
It is customary on Hanukkah for everyone to get together and play games and sing songs, both traditional, folk, and otherwise. Hanukkah has therefore been a source of joy and a time of gaiety to the children.
Bring mir brood en bring mir wand, en mir alle vredig zand, trai lai, 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 lai. Hapschen Latkes Fleisch in Fisch, en a was gedeckten Tisch, trai lai, 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 lai. Hab de Bruches schön gemacht, die mir neue Schanta pracht, trai lai, 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 lai. Tausend sind in jeder Flamm, stolz bin ich mir mit meinem Stamm, trai lai, 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 lai. Drei Dörfen im Zigarren, drei Drädel zum Gruten, kind die Wacht für Hanukkah, als bei mir geruten. Ein Brüder Lücken tutten, drei Drädel zum Gruten, kind die Wacht für Hanukkah, als bei mir geruten. Jeder Lichtel hat a Sinn, es der Mond noch wer bin, trai lai, 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 lai. Die mit eures Häuspaar scheint, alle sind meine Freund, trai lai, 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 lai. Apikorsen mir die Verein, soll sie nicht gerechnet sein, trai lai, 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 lai. Sollen sie Tage sehen allein, es ist ein größer Nest geschehen, trai lai, 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 lai. Drei Dörfen im Zigarren, drei Drädel zum Gruten, kind die Wacht für Hanukkah, als bei mir geruten. Ein Brüder, dann Drüden, kind die Wacht für Hanukkah, als bei mir geruten.
Teaching.
Wer hat sich auf stücke Drecken lecht, lai, 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 lai. Oi, brennen wird auf teures Langenballachten in seine Gang, lai, 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 lai. Bring Apfel Sonne mit, schreckt die Gott noch Struf, sei nicht, lai, 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 lai. Oi, bring mir Bräuten, bring mir Wanden, mir alle freilige Sand, lai, 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 lai. Drei Drähte Flutschgeruten, drei Drähtlotzengruten, kim die Waffen kann ich gehen, als bei mir geruten. Ein mir Tutten, drei Drähtlotzengruten, kim die Waffen kann ich gehen, als bei mir geruten. Dann
Ah, it's so fun. I love it. Everybody, I could see you dancing around on your Zoom screens. I was doing the same thing. So fun. So we're going to go from one Moshe to another Moshe, and we're going to listen to a little bit of cantor Moshe Stern, who originally from Budapest, immigrated to Israel in 1950 in the country's infancy. But here he is. I'm going to play just a little bit of, this is kind of old school Moshe Stern, and we're going to hear him singing with, this is to me brings back the sound of that old world, because he's singing with a pump organ. So there's this very specific sound you'll hear. It's this very old school cantorial style. And always the format with the Golden Age cantors, when you start a piece of chazanas, you have to start with a melody people could sing along to, and then you can kind of let her rip with the chazanas. So I'm going to skip ahead a minute. Here we go. There's your pump organ. All right. And the congregation would sing along. I'm going to stop it before he really lets it rip with the chazanas, because I've got a different clip of Moshe Stern, which I think is a little more fun, and it's also a video, so you can actually watch him and see him do his thing. This clip comes a little bit later in his career that I'm going to play for you next. Okay, what's happening? Here it is. Look at him. He's really in it. Mom and I were enjoying earlier that his wonderful dyed mustache just really looks great. But here we're going to have him singing Mizmor Shir Hanukkah Habayit. This is a performance that he did from Yerushalayim. And what's fabulous, I'll stop it at a certain point so I could point out for you, his range is sensational. He goes all the way down to these crazy low notes. He sounds like a bass. He is in fact a tenor. And I am myself. I think we're getting a little background.
Volume is easy down here.
Let's see if we could have the folks who are on the call, if you don't mind muting, that would be helpful to me. Thank you. We have what's amazing when you listen to him. He is a tenor, like I was saying here, but in fact he sings lower than I, as a baritone, would dare singing in a recording. So give a listen to this, and I'll point out when it's coming for you. It's a nice choral introduction. Gets us in the mood. Okay, now we'll get to the chazans. Here we go. Ready for low note. And now he goes high. Talk about range. I also love the conductor. I feel like he was using a pool cue to conduct. It was the longest baton I've ever seen in my life. So I have one last one for you that we'll wrap up with, and we're going back.
I don't know. Wait, I don't know how you're going to top that one.
Whoa!
That was pretty good.
Oh, I hear Rabbi. Rabbi,
that one was I don't know how you're going to top that one. Ariel and I really like that one.
I'm glad you liked it. I won't top it. But
how are you going to top it with this final one?
Well, because we're going back to Moshe Oisher. That's how. And because it's just a fun one. It's just different.
Okay,
so
okay.
It's just a little a happy Hanukkah song that we can all just kind of enjoy. Another catchy Moshe Oisher song. You can see why he was sort of the celebrity film chazan. You know, he just has this charisma. It even just translates on the recording. So here we go. Let's wrap it up with a little Moshe Oisher.
git Hanukkah, hot git Hanukkah, dum dum viala nis viala purken, hot git Hanukkah, dum es gedola yasha. Viala nis viala purken. Viala gurus, viala chuvas, ay. Viala milchamos, ay. Viala gurus, viala chuvas, ay. Sheyas yisalav saying, Bayani mahim basman Hanukkah, dum viala nis viala purken, hot git Hanukkah, dum es gedola yasham.
Well, a happy Hanukkah to everybody. A freiliche Hanukkah, Chag Sameach. I miss seeing you all in person, but isn't it great that we can connect this way? So thank you all for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed a little change up to our usual Hanukkah music that we sing around the Chanukiah.
Thank you.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. This was
Bye.
great.
Thank you, David. Really nice.
Everybody will join us tomorrow evening again at 5:30. And then Thursday evening for our drive-through glow-in-the-dark Hanukkah. So happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you, David.
Special thank you to Wayne and Cheryl for lighting our Hanukkah today. Thank you very much. Happy Hanukkah to you and your family.
Erev Tov.
Erev Tov.
Erev Tov. Good Yantiv.
The battle for the silliest Hanukkah sweater.
If I knew I was going to have competition tonight, I would have done it up.
I will say you are the second.
You might have to do an in-person fashion show next year, Rabbi.
Yeah, true. That's true. Michael, you tried. You had a valiant effort. That's true.
Well, I've got a year to get things back up to snuff.
I'll defend my title.
Good to see you.
I think next year I'll have 8 arms, each carrying a candle.
Hey, Michael, can you do translate something in cursive Yiddish?
If it's legible.
Yeah, it's an old card with a photograph of a little girl from San Antonio, and I want to know who it is.
Oh yeah, send it to me.
Relationship to family, so I'll send it to you.
I'll put my email in the chat right now.
Oh, okay.
But get it quickly because the Zoom is going to go down.
Yeah, I know. Is it in the directory?
Yeah, it's there too.
All right, I can do that.
Great.
Thank
I'll keep
you.
an eye out. You're welcome. Hope I can help.
Well, yeah, a couple of people said they might, but I'm like, well, you seem so good at it. I'm like, let me ask you. I've been meaning to get it translated. my husband's family stuff we got from the house.
Very neat.
So.
Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Okay.
We'll see how good the handwriting is, how legible the handwriting is.
Yeah, I scanned it. I think it's pretty good.
Okay,
so.
good. All right. I'll keep an eye out for it. All right.
Bye.
Good Yantif.